Hi, I'm Michele Weiner-Davis, and I am so excited to tell you about a brand new professional training in Boulder, Colorado. People call me the Divorce Buster for a good reason. For over 3 decades, I've been specializing in helping couples on the brink of divorce to save their marriages and keep their families together. Clients fly in from all over the world to work with me, and they have major breakthroughs in their relationships. Now, I want to teach you to do exactly the same thing. Look, I know that there are times when you work with really challenging couples and you feel stuck, or you go home feeling burned out. And I even imagine that there are days when you go home and you're considering a career change, right? Well, I want to teach you new skills so that you feel impassioned about the work that you do and you don't feel stuck anymore with the clients who are really challenging and really difficult. And before I tell you about the highlights of this information-packed training, I want to tell you a little bit about my teaching style. I tend to focus on concrete how-tos rather than try to dazzle you with very esoteric theories. And people love that about my workshops. My goal for you is that when you leave Boulder, I want you to hit the ground running with your clients when you get home. Also, although I was part of the team that developed the solution-focused therapy model in the 80s, I want you to know that this training goes far beyond solution-focused principles, and it can be used as an adjunct to other therapy models that you're working with couples with. Now to some of the highlights. For starters, one of the most important skills that you must have as a therapist is the ability to instill hope. And you have to be able to do it in relationships that at the start may seem flatlined or with incredible pessimists. You still need to know how to do that, and I will show you how. And because people vary in terms of their level of motivation to save their marriage, you have to approach each spouse differently, and I will spell that out for you. Plus, although no two couples are exactly alike, you need to have a game plan as to what you want to accomplish in each session, because if you don't, you're going to get sidetracked, you're going to feel frustrated, and you won't be productive. That's why I'll teach you my first and subsequent session map, because that will help you stay on track and really accomplish the goals that you and your clients set out for the session. Plus, if you've ever thought that working with just one spouse is a complete waste of time or that it's second-rate therapy, I want you to think again. I am going to teach you how to effect positive change in a relationship by working with one motivated spouse. Also, I recently did a workshop for 2,000 therapists, and I asked them, by a show of hands, can you please tell me how many of you have actually had specific training on how to help couples heal from infidelity? And you know what? 5 hands went up. Now, if this sounds familiar to you, don't worry about it, because by the time you leave the workshop, you will know exactly how to help couples who are dealing with infidelity to move through the pain and put the past in the past, and you will feel so much more confident in having a specific step-by-step map to guide you in this process. And if you've been shying away about talking about sex with couples, I am going to teach you how to approach couples in very intimate subjects with confidence. And when all else fails, I will teach you my most effective strategy, hands down. It's called the last resort technique. It has saved many, many marriages in the 11th hour. Naturally, I'll cover many more topics in our time together. Plus, I use countless client videos to illustrate the techniques and strategies and approaches that I'm teaching. And the best part of all is that you will be in Boulder, Colorado, which is a magical place to be any time of year, but especially in the summer. And you will be networking with many kindred spirits, and we are going to have a blast. Do you care to join us? I would love it if you do.